Hey guys, heading out to the range, and I'm just looking around. There's some very odd cloud formations, wouldn't you say? Kind of weird. I don't know. With all the chemtrails going on, I can't say as I've seen this kind of stuff before. Definitely don't look like chemtrails, but then again, I can't say as I ever remember seeing anything like this before either. So, anyways, thought I'd show you that. Well, thought we'd give it another go today at the range. It's a beautiful day out, and there's the valley. Of course, you guys know what the deal is here, and of course, target set up at 100 yards as usual, and I'm going to give this beautiful Beechwood K31 a whirl. I have shot it before. I'm going to give it another shot here. I wasn't completely thrilled with how it shot the first time I tried it, and I don't think it was through any fault of the rifle. It's my inconsistencies, and I believe I found the diopter was coming loose in the sight base there. So I tightened that up. I'm going to give it another go here. Yeah, I might as well take and get another look at the other side of it too. I'm out here. This, as you can see, this thing turned out absolutely terrific. This K31 is, without a doubt, one of the nicer ones I've done. It's rock solid. It's I believe it to be an original as-built rifle. Has a troop tag under it that's with the guy's name on the troop tag and his date of birth, which would indicate that this rifle was issued once and then probably put back in the arsenal for a while and found its way here to the United States eventually. So I think it's an as-built. I think this rifle is as it was built, the way it came out of the arsenal. Of course, I've redone the wood on it. As you notice, I don't mess around. I make sure that all the lines, I don't mess up the stocks by sanding the crap out of them, like so many of these you see on Gunbroker that people refinish them and they just ruin the stocks. It's a travesty, I'm telling you. But so at any rate, and then I had it all the metal done in armor black Cerakote, and once again it all came out excellent. A few different flavors of ammo here I was going to try, like my nice, huh? Carbiner 31 right there. It's official. I've got a few different loads here. I'm going to run some, I've got some 150 grain full metal jackets. I've loaded up on top of 4064, 48 grains of that. And then I got some Reloader 15. This is the load I shot out of this last time. I've got 3 rounds of it left. I wasn't impressed with how, to be honest, I wasn't impressed with how it shot, so I don't know. I got 3 rounds left. I'm probably going to follow the rifle with those. Get an idea, see if I can get the sights, get them sighted in. Yeah, but anyways, that was Reloader 15. These are 178 grain Hornady ELD match on top of 46 grains of Reloader 15, and they are in Reloaded GP11 brass. And then a load that I have been using somewhat. It's Hornady 178 grain ELD match on top of 46 grains of IMR 4320, and I call this my GP11 clone. It comes pretty close ballistically to GP11. It shows a muzzle velocity of about 2640, but that was on a pretty hot day, so I suppose that may go down a little bit if the ammunition's a little cooler day out. So I'll try some of those. And then, all right, guys, I put my adopter sights on this rifle again. I took them off from the first test, put them back on, so I have to go through the zeroing process again. Hopefully it'll be good enough to work with here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna start with shooting. I'm gonna shoot off these 3 stragglers I got. Like I said, I wasn't real impressed with how they shot before, so I don't expect too much out of them. Just maybe get the barrel fouled a little bit. Not too bad for a first try. It's about a 1/2 inch right and about 2 inches low. Right, either right on top or right below my first shot. So, hope this load doesn't make a liar of me. Probably shoot better than the rest of them. I think it's got a really nice trigger on it. Alright, so that's those 3. Alright, that one went a little bit lower and to the left, but we're low. So, I think I'm going to give it some clickage up. And now we got it fouled. Let's try some of this 150 grain Hornady Full Metal Jacket. I would expect this to be shooting higher than the 178 grainers, but we'll see. And this stuff is loaded into GP11 brass also. And I've already checked headspace on this from before. If I remember right, I think it was 1804, which is perfect. That's perfect mil spec. That is basically right on top of my last shot. Okay, give it a, came up, it's a little bit right, so I want to go a few clicks, to the left, right, make sure my thingamahooter isn't coming loose again here. Did before, and I think that's had to do something with why I wasn't quite on my game. Okay, let's give it a couple more clicks up. Now that last shot is absolutely the spot. It's 100% bullseye. Okay, I think I'm where I need to be. Here I'm going to go down range, cover my holes, and see if I can't shoot some groups. Well, and here you go. I think this was my very first 2 shots with those 3 stragglers I had, the Reloader 15 load. Those 2, and I think I had one come down here. And this was those were the 178 grain Hornady ELDs. Now these were some 150 grain Hornady Full Metal Jacket on top of 48 grains of IMR 4064. Kind of playing with the sight adjustments and stuff, and finally there's my last shot, 100% bullseye. So I'm going to say that it should be close enough for government work. I'm going to go back and see if I can't shoot some groups out of it. I think I got this thing pretty close to where it should be. So I'm going to take and do something here I almost never do, which is I'm going to shoot 5 consecutive shots without checking my target between shots. Let's just see what happens. I would say that's would be a pretty reasonable, good way of seeing if not only the rifle shoots, but if I'm worth a shit, which remains to be seen. So let's give it a try here. Here's a 1. More. Let's take a look, see where the 5 shots went. That's not too bad. I think I like it. They're pretty much all right there. A little bit to the right, all of them, but that's okay. Like I said, I was just trying to see if I could get a group, but that's not too bad. I think I'll go cover those up, and I'm going to try a different flavor here. Well, that's 5 consecutive shots, just without checking my target between shots like I usually do. Those 2, and then I got 3 right there. I'll have to watch the sequence on the video, see how they went, but that's not too bad. I like that. Okay, boys, we're back on it again. I'm going to take 5 shots with these Hornady 178 grain ELD match bullets on top of 46 grains of IMR 4320. I'm not going to make any adjustments to the sights. I'm going to shoot this just for pure group. So wish me luck here. Nine o'clock, right next to the bullseye. It's good. See if we can do it again. I do believe that is right on top of my first shot. That is right on there. That's good. Oh yeah, that's right there. Granted, the group is just a little bit to the left, but like I say, it's not my primary concern. I just want to see it shoot a good group, which it seems to be doing quite well right now. Believe it or not, I got a bug in my front diopter. Quite distracting. He was in there, he was thumbing his nose at me. I'll teach him a thing or two. I'm gonna go down and take a look, but that's more like it. I knew this rifle had it in it. I could just tell before, even though from my first range test, it just wasn't right. Just shit wasn't going right. But today, looks like it's doing a pretty good job. Now there you go, guys. That's Beechwood K31, number 248487. That's tight. That's more like it. I knew that rifle had it in it. It's awesome. Well, I think it's time to try some GP11 ammunition. Shot my hand loads near perfect. Try some GP11 and see what happens. Here we go. Okay, not too bad. That's in the 10 ring. It's a little bit off of the bullseye. That is the same hole right there. Let's see if we can bang the steel down there, 200 yards. Well, looks like she went into beast mode on the post down there. And so as long as we're at it, I might as well finish off the GP11 ammunition I brought with me. Oh yeah. Okay guys, I think I've done about all the damage I can do for one day. Hope you enjoyed. Got a walnut or a Beechwood K31 here, whoever ends up with it. Yeah, I think it's going to like it a lot.